Like the title of the video says, I'm done. I'm burned out. I need a change of scenery. Not done with creation per se. I'll explain shortly. But man, this chair was the best investment I could have possibly made. Hey everybody, Chaotic Meatball here. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update going into 2023, seeing as I have a few things to talk about, and I have a little bit of a script in front of me so that I don't ramble for too long. So, of course, the first thing is with the ORAS, the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire leg of the franchise Hardcore Nuzlocke. I initially had an AI art sponsorship on that video. My friend Jared asked me if I could integrate it with my video after the success of the last creator that did one with him. I said yes. I didn't think anything much of it because he's brought me multiple integrations before. They were fine, plus I hadn't seen any negativity towards AI art because I'm not in those spheres. But when I posted the video, about 80% of the comments could be summed up as, "This ain't it, chief." So I asked if I could remove it, and they said yes rather quickly. So there's that. I apologize for my lack of knowledge on the topic. To put it succinctly, I'm not chronically online despite the fact that I'm on a computer a lot working, so I hadn't even realized that AI art just had gone much further than this little 9-panel pictures that were a fad a few months ago. I don't know. I've since done a bit more research and can comfortably say that I won't be touching any more AI art, specifically for sponsors, of course, unless this is specifically ethically taught by sourcing art from either the public domain or by paying artists licensing fees, or whatever the correct term is, for their work to be integrated into said AI learning, whatever their protocols are for learning. I don't know. I'm not AI savvy. Whatever it is, I think I'm getting my point across very well. However, I am always down to chill dog water mobile games that are free to start, since at least people aren't wasting their money, only their time. Speaking of wasting money, actually, that's a terrible segue. Instead, I'd suggest checking out my newly revamped Patreon page, which you can find the link to in the description. Almost a segue, but I can't call the Patreon a waste. I've simplified this to make it easy to maintain so that I don't really fall behind with it, but in short, there's 3 tiers. $1 tier gets your name at the end of every video, as well as an exclusive role in my Discord server, link in the description as well. $5 tier gets you access to videos a day early, including shorts. I'll just upload them directly to the Discord channel. A lot of this will be done in Discord to be easier than trying to post to Patreon, because Patreon's kind of archaic in the way that everything is posted. So it will be going into an exclusive Discord server where your role will let you access specifically those new early access videos, and there will be in that channel a way to give feedback on said early access videos in case there's any mistakes you catch or whatever. And in the $10 tier, it gets your name verbally read. I guess I have to hold it up like this, like I'm innocent, I swear. The $10 tier gets your name verbally read at the end of videos, as well as 3 polls per month that help decide what videos that I'm going to be doing throughout the month. It's basically stuff for the main challenge, like a ROM hack or something, ROM hacker fan game. There's also one for non-Pokemon challenges, which I will be talking about in a second. Secondly, new content schedule. I will be uploading shorts every Tuesday and Saturday, ranging from either a random Pokemon TCG opening. Speaking of which, I have this original fossil pack that I'm planning on opening here soon. This is going to be fun. I might get a second one just so that I can do both in one short. Others might include some Pokemon trivia, not just your run-of-the-mill, "Did you know that Generation 6 introduced Mega Evolution?" Rather, something much more less known, like, "Did you know that Generation 6 originally had monochrome Pokemon before they were patched out by Game Freak?" And the occasional mini-vlog of different card shops that run events for the Pokemon TCG. If you've seen MBT Yu-Gi-Oh's microvlog shorts, which I will probably have my editor put some footage here of so that you get an idea, this is probably what you're going to be getting into here, since I want to try different card shops around the state of Florida while I'm in here, just to see how they are. I don't plan on going outside of the Pokemon franchise and the wheelhouse of it for shorts anytime soon, since shorts are a new foray for me. Plus, it's a lot of different facets of the franchise that I can kind of pick and choose from whenever I want to, and not really get burnt out on specific parts of it. Main videos will be every Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how long it takes my editor to upload the final product to me, because he does live in Egypt, and that upload speed is not very good. And then secondary videos will be on Sundays. Wednesday videos will remain regular, long-form Pokemon challenges, i.e. finishing the franchise hardcore Nuzlocke, trying out new ROM hacks with monotype Nuzlocke hardcore rules, doing vanilla game runs that people haven't tried before, etc., etc. However, I have been burnt out on playing exclusively Pokemon for about a year now. That's what I was alluding to in the intro of this, and there's been more and more space between videos since I just don't really feel motivated to work on that stuff all that much, and my strategies on ideas for videos have just been pretty bad when it comes to trying to be entertaining, so I've got to try something else. So I've decided that this channel's not going to exclusively be a Pokemon Challenge Fest anymore, rather a general video game challenge channel, with these being on every other Sunday. Several Pokemon challenges will still be supplemented so that we hit every Sunday, but every other Sunday will be non-Pokemon. So in between, it'll be stuff like, if you guys remember the Fire and Leaf Green Legendary Speedrun series I did a while back, it'll be probably something like that, but with another pair of games, like Black and White or something. Or maybe some spin-offs, like the Game Boy Color Pokemon trading card games, Troze, Ranger, something stupid just because I want to play something other than mainline Pokemon. Now, hear me out. I know Pokemon fans like exactly this franchise, their specific part of this franchise, and do not like going outside their little bubble. I've seen the majority of people, at least through my experience with this channel when I used to regularly post non-Pokemon content, even just Pokemon trading card game content would be blown off due to it not being the exact part of the franchise that people enjoy. So may I please implore you to try some new things? Please? I'd very much appreciate it. Give the new challenges a shot. They're still challenges, but for other games within my wheelhouse. Things like Yu-Gi-Oh! And the plethora of games throughout that franchise, from Forbidden Memories on PS1 all the way to Master Duel, as well as old-school 2D and 3D platforms like Mario, Sonic, Mega Man, Contra, Ninja Gaiden, Castlevania, you name it. I've played the heck out of them, and I would not mind coming up with some neat little inventive ideas just so that I can play them again, because Lord knows I haven't played much of anything that's not Pokemon for a long time. I'm even toying with the idea of nuzlocking retro Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, just like with rock types or fairy types, because they do have types in those games like they do in Pokemon, so I think that would be a very similar way to, you know, kind of give you an easy olive branch into other games in case you really don't play anything other than Pokemon. I want to extend my hand out to let you try new things without it being like, I have no idea what I'm looking at. I'm going to try explaining things, not like you're... It's a weird way of saying it. I'm going to explain things in those videos like people are 5, but not like to a degrading point, just so that I can succinctly and simply explain things that they may not be familiar with. Those are the kind of things that I'm going to be trying to do with like the Yu-Gi-Oh!, the Mega Man, all of these simple other games that you may not be familiar with. Lastly, I want to let you guys know about the stuff that I've been doing outside the channel. Of course, I'm still a part of Beast Coast Pokemon, despite me not really showing up on the channel all that often, since it's kind of the VGC show right now. Wolfie, James, and Aaron are doing a great job, and me personally, I lost interest in VGC back in Black 2 White 2 when Landorus Therian had to be on every team. However, either tomorrow or Thursday, depending on how fast we can get these uploaded through Egyptian internet, we'll be releasing a Pokemon Scarlet with only Paradox Pokemon challenge here on Chaotic Meatball. This is me, the channel Chaotic Meatball, and Violet with the Paradoxes that are exclusive to that game over on Beast Coast Pokemon. That will be linked in the description to the channel, so you can subscribe, turn on the bell so that whenever that Violet challenge comes up, you'll be able to check that out. I ask that you do subscribe, by the way, because we are going to be doing a lot more stuff like this in 2023, and I'd love to see that channel hit 25,000 subscribers this year. I think we're at about 15,000, and with the amount of people that I'm sure are going to see this, I feel like we could just push it right on through to the point where it's already there. I would very much appreciate it. Other than that, the last thing, I'm going to be giving away some alt art Genesect Vs. I have them already posted on Twitter, but they are right here, just so you guys can see them. All you have to do is go follow over there, retweet it, and respond to it with your favorite alternate art. I'm just trying to do this to give you guys a little bit of incentive to follow me on Twitter, because despite Twitter being absolutely terrible now, I still find it the best way to contact YouTube in case anything goes awry with monetization, or if my channel gets hacked, or if they delete something, like the entire channel. I've seen it happen to creators, and it's a very scary thing when it's your livelihood on the line. And you need a mob of people to be like, you need to fix this now, or this man is not going to be able to live. So that's a very important thing to me. But of course, I don't want to ask nothing of you, so this is why I like to give away little trinkets and stuff like that, so that you're incentivized and you're more interested in sticking around. Anyway, with all that being said, thank you for tuning into this quick update. I appreciate you giving me the time of day to talk about all this, get the stuff off my chest, and hopefully go into the new year with a whole load of new fun stuff for the channel. I'm really excited to do all of these other games because I want to play more video games. I love stuff that are not Pokemon. Hell, look at this. I have this entire Red Ranger helmet collection behind me because I love Power Rangers. I love retro video games. I have shelves and shelves of them over there. I have wrestling belts. I love things that are not Pokemon. Let's just leave it at that. But I really want to share some of that with you guys, and I'm glad that you've stuck with me on the journey of exclusively Pokemon, and I get it. If you do not like things that are just not Pokemon, I understand. If that leads you to stop watching, I'm sorry, but this is the direction that I need to go in. Otherwise, I'm gonna blow... I can't say that on YouTube. I'm gonna explode myself in Minecraft. Yeah. Anyway, with that said, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you guys next time.